Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Scarlet Nexus, and as you can see, we're going to be moving on to the next phase. Phase 11, here we go. Remember, there's only 12 phases in this game, so we're getting really close,
I'm sorry
guys.
I made you all worry.
Alright, Mama,
Are you all right?
what's up?
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements? What are they?
We should head to the
Red
Kunad
strings?
Gate before I explain it further.
Probably the red strings that
Okay.
Babe
Then we'll
put
go to the
throughout the
Kunad
world.
Highway. Everyone get ready.
That's my
Mom,
guess.
you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Huh? That was sudden.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
He's good.
Ha, no.
We don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. Are we almost ready to leave?
Oh, yeah.
Why
We are.
exactly did Babe decide to send it to her? Is it implied that it's sent to a bunch of different people, or just to her? I'm a little confused on that.
Mom?
You're just like your father.
Huh? No. Kaito is the one who looks like Dad. Actually, people tell me I'm not much like him.
I'm not talking
We know
about
next
your
to
face.
nothing about
It's how you
Joe.
act. Yuito, about your father. I'm sorry I didn't tell you what he was doing. He did awful things, but it was him that saved me from Togetsu. He was kind. Kaito said he would change this country too. He's wanted to be a politician ever since he was little. But I guess he could only take your father's path as well.
It's a
Kaito
red
did.
flag.
But I...
It's all right. You and Kaito are your father's and my children. I know you'll make up someday.
Right.
Alright, feeling unraveled time together. The phase names are something else. I'll just put it that way.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted. I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station, or junction point, for traveling through time.
Which means Karin
so
could
only
be there?
Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact. The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So Karin could be like
So
wreaking
I guess the only thing
havoc
we can
with
do is leave it
entanglements
to
then.
Yuito and Kasane.
Because he took
Even
both their
if we
powers,
find
so
the
he can do what they
entanglements,
do.
We won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason.
We still don't know
but
what he's
with
doing.
intuition. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
I hope I still have my SAS in there.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, we still don't know what Karin is doing.
I saw you again after all these years, but we haven't really talked. I get that the situation won't allow it, but
Okay, I might go to save bro. And I'm just looking like I've got 4 medium jelly alls. I want to get a couple more of those. 4 max jelly alls. We've got maxed out max jelly. Cool. But yeah, I do want some more of those medium jelly alls. I'm guessing it'll just be me and Kasane, but still. Okay. All right, Mama. I'm coming back. Once I go in there with Kasane, can I still move people's equipment around? I wonder. Just in case. Oh yeah, I unlocked a bunch more of these and we never equipped people up yet. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna give you that crush thing. Who has the health boost Mark 6? Are you ready to go to the Chronos terminal? You bet I am. Let's go.
Good to go, Kasane?
I'm ready.
Focus your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos terminal.
To the Chronos terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements. It looks like we actually made it. Are each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Let's go! Others?
How are they inside the Chronos terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
So if our consciousnesses made it, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same as if it was. We have to fight it.
I can hit it! It's over! Here we go! Hey! Now die!
Okay, we got something for one of the things that we wanted to exchange.
Leave it to me! Come on!
That was good, Yuito.
Now die! It's over!
Yuito, finish it!
Take this!
It might be easier to electrify now that it's wet.
Here we go! Here we go! I can hit it! There!
Hey, do you feel something?
Yeah, it's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
Okay, well, we still have all our SAS, so... Alright, followed the path, huh? To whatever that is.
This is the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I can feel it. This is definitely it. If we want to successfully unravel this, then I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Another one!
Let's hold it off.
Do we have to
while
undo
unravel
all the times that
entanglement.
we... Like, are we having to undo the times that we, basically...
I know we can do it. Right, Yuito?
Yeah,
change time?
let's go.
Now die! It's over!
That attack worked! That must be a weak spot.
More power.
Keep it up.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that one, I think. Cool.
Us together. This should work.
I wonder if I could have done that while I was fighting. I didn't actually look to see if we could.
This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me.
What? That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right? I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying sounds silly, but if it were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
You look totally confused, but that's okay. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
So, there's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple. We just have to unravel all of them.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Stupid Yuito, he thought that was it.
We did unravel that entanglement, right?
I think so. But something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me. There's another one.
Take this. Is that 50 years in the future? That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito.
Thanks, Tsunabi. Here we go. I need you, Gemma.
Nice. It's burning.
I can hit it. Yeah. It's over. Let's go.
Yuito, finish!
Now die! Thanks, Kagero!
Looks like the enemy lost us.
Let's go!
So, you need help?
Unravel it! Here we go!
Okay, it doesn't become a part of the fight, though.
There must be a weak spot.
Charge.
Yeah!
That was good, Yuito.
Us together. This should work. I think that's all of them.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if you could change history?
You mean by traveling to the past? That would just create new entanglements, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, after the Kunad Gate is gone. If you could use the red strings freely.
Well, yeah. I mean, sure, I've thought about it. If I had done this, or hadn't done that, something would have changed. All those regrets are still there. When Nagi asked, what should I have done differently, I just couldn't come up with an answer.
So, do you want to use the red strings to change the past?
Oh, careful there, Kasane.
No, I don't. Because even if you change the past, you won't know how it will affect the future. Nagi might not have gotten caught up in all of this if he wasn't my friend. If he hadn't joined the OSF, if he didn't admire them, if I mess with the past that much and just overwrite his life, is that really saving him? And it's not just Nagi. If you change the past, it would affect the lives of everyone in the world.
It's not something that one person can burden themselves with.
I don't think it's right to only care about what you wish. There's a lot that I still can't accept.
You listening,
But
Karin?
it's not something that I can just ignore as if it didn't happen.
I know it was a silly question. I'm actually surprised. Or maybe I'm just relieved. Because now I know I'm not the only one having these thoughts.
Oh.
Before, I would have answered differently. But now that I've met everyone, the way I see the world has changed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the same for me. You know, we actually have a lot in common.
I think it's a little early to say that.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we traveled to. No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
I'll be okay. I'm probably just a little tired from using my brain too much.
We should hurry.
Sometimes I actually think these characters are stupid. It's like, what do you think Karin's been doing if not traveling through time fucking shit up, bro?
I think those are the only ones.
You know exactly who's causing the next one. Come on. Like, Karin has got to be causing some of these entanglements. Okay, is there something on these pictures that we can see?
Isn't that...
Mm-hmm,
The
Sumeragi.
crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right.
Hey.
Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then.
Yeah, Karin killed him. We guessed it at the start of the game.
What? How?
Former Major General Karin.
So they're going to keep coming.
I love how they still
We
give
need
him
to
his
unravel
title.
the
They just add
entanglement.
former to it.
Come on. Time to use this. Some help, Luca.
Jesus, he came after me quick.
Unravel it.
No, that's not the one I wanted.
Finish it off.
Now I can take it easy.
I need your help. Here we go.
This attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Use your power. Damn. I can still fight.
Time to fight back.
That thing is impossible to dodge. If you're in the middle of any type of combo.
Thanks, Arashi. Here we go.
We're doing a terrible job right now. And there's like nothing to R2. We need to get over here.
I need your help.
Looks like the enemy lost us.
Use this.
There must be a weak spot.
I need you, Gemma.
God, get out of my way, you fucking asshole! God!
I have to do something. That was close.
Is everyone okay? Let me borrow this. Here we go. I'm using this, Shiden. Here we go. I need your help. Hey, here we go.
I should charge you.
Let me borrow this. Time to use
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot. It's down. Give it everything you've got.
Man, two of those things are really obnoxious.
together. This should work. It should work.
Probably could have gone into brain drive, but I'm thinking there's probably going to still be a bigger fight than this that I kind of want to save it for.
Okay, that should...
Yuito? This is bad. I don't
Uh-oh,
think
her
I can
too,
take
huh?
much more either.
So, did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
Probably, but something doesn't feel right. Karin and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
Damn it. I'm blacking.
Yuito, Kasane!
Mom?
Mother.
Where am I?
Oh good, you're awake. It seems like we made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate, why hasn't it disappeared?
Well...
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
What?
Is it though?
But...
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements. So why?
Leave the rest to me.
What?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
Mom. You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will...
It has to be done. Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother!
So she's the last entanglement. Once she goes back... Of course, we don't know what happens to her. She clearly dies
Yuito.
because she never comes and meets with us again.
Kasane, live on. Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for.
I honestly don't feel very emotional about that moment, though. It's a little bit too by the numbers.
So today is the day.
Now, what's she up to? What is she doing here?
I may give you my brain, but you can't have my memories of the future. Kaito. Yuito. Kasane.
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
Okay, so she erased her own memory on purpose. Okay.
I see.
For a second there, I was confused. I thought that maybe they were trying to tell us that, like, Tagetsu had a tie to the old OSF hospital, which I guess they kind of do. They receive things from the old OSF hospital, I think we learn at one point, but doesn't matter. She wiped her own memory so that they couldn't know about this.
There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother. She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
Karn still has the ability to time travel, guys. I don't know why you think that we're all okay. Alright. To Yuito and Kasane. I'm sorry we have to part like this. I should have told you what I was trying to do, but I didn't trust myself to be calm, talking to you two. I'll summarize what I told your friends. You know, you should have just said it to our face, Wakana. Coward. Just kidding. But kind of. I'm going back to my time now. No, I should say that I went back. There are 3 reasons. 1, to predict the history of Wakana Sumeragi dying in 2009. 2, to ensure the history where I received the red strings data sent by Tagetsu. And Tagetsu sent the data to me because they salvaged my brain and connected it to Babe. Okay. They're making connections here. So my brain has to be collected by Tagetsu in 2009. 3, to erase the entanglement I created. If someone with the red strings power who was from a different time than you two passes through the Kunad Gate, an entanglement is created. As long as I try to pass through the Chronos terminal, the entanglements can't be eliminated, but my death eliminates the power and cause. So, the entanglement can be erased. That means that I have to carry out my life in my original time. I've had this plan ever since I received the red strings data. This will eliminate the Kunad Gate. What happens to the world after that is left up to you living in 2020. Masubi has a new scene out. Okay. 3 BP. We're waiting for this one right here. That's the one I just read, right? Oh, there's more. Thank you for being born and for living, for giving me happiness. I pray that you will see so much more happiness than what you gave me. Yuito, Kasane, I will always love you. Wakana Sumeragi.
Apparently, the entanglement will unravel when Wakana returns to the past and dies like she did in history.
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more, but she thought spending more time with you would only make things more painful.
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because I'm worried about you. I said that because it affects platoon morale.
All right,
Wakana
Sheehan.
wasn't from this time period, so her situation was different than yours.
The uneasy feeling I had when we unraveled the entanglements 11 years ago was because Mother's entanglement still remained.
That's all you got, Arashi?
I'm sorry.
I mean,
know
that's
this
kind of
hits
how
the
I
two
feel
of you harder
sometimes.
than anyone else, and I'm here crying.
Oh. Honestly, she's sweet.
She held back her feelings so she could part with you with no regrets. She's a great person.
Yes, Hanabi is like a trope that we've seen a million times. The childhood friend who dotes on the main character ceaselessly while he doesn't give a shit about her. But, you know what? If that girl existed in real life, she'd be the one to keep. Let's be real. Like, she's the girl who actually cares, you know what I mean? Not to say there aren't other characters that do, but you get my meaning. Like, if this person existed in real life, in your life, yeah, she'd be the keeper. Be like, yeah, a girl who is going to be loyal to you. She's always going to treat you well. Like, she's a sweetheart. Like, come on. Come on.
Wakana knew from the start that she was causing an entanglement. That's strange. Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
All the entanglements we felt we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
What? What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about? Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karin.
What did you say?
We were busy dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former Major General Karin.
Okay, we know that Yakumo Sumeragi... No, who was it that said to be in like a deep sleep? A cold sleep? Was that Yakumo or somebody else? Because if it's Yakumo, it's probably... Oh, shit. Okay, I just connected it. I've always suspected a certain plot element, and I'm wondering if I should even say it right now. Listen, the only time we've seen Yakumo Sumeragi, he's wearing a suit with a full face mask. We never see his face. Which means that somebody could easily take his place if he's always wearing that, right? Yeah. So whoever's in cold sleep, I think we might know who that might be.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power.
But he didn't copy my... He could have time traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't
Didn't you pass out? Why wouldn't he
because of
take your
the
power?
entanglement Karin created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
I mean, I assumed that when we passed out, he did take our power, but if he only resonated with us, then that means that his time travel was a one-way trip, which means that, yeah, he killed Yakumo Sumeragi, he took his place, and he's in cold sleep currently, and that's why he calls that place, Arahabaki, his domain. Because it is. He is the quote-unquote Yakumo Sumeragi now.
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find? Karin can unravel his own entanglement. Yes, exactly.
What? Okay.
The only thing we can
What?
do is take Karin to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the entanglement himself.
Wataru, can you check Karin's location?
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it. But I've got nothing. I can't find him at all. It's like he's disappeared.
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past. That's where you're going to find him.
Are you too sure the people you saw were really Karen and Yakumo?
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karen's face.
But that was Yakumo. I mean, he had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
Yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
Yeah.
Kagero, explain.
Whoa, Tsugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained? Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
Whole personality changed. You're not suggesting...
Now that's also very, very strange. So, in this time period, like, Karen rebels against this government that technically he created, or was part of creating in a way, in the past.
The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karen from the future, and Karen took his place by putting on the mask?
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
No, we don't.
Actually, no. We might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
He's in cold sleep.
Yakumo Sumer...
Okay, now also... are we actually a Traverse? Or are we a Sumeragi? I guess we'd probably still end up being a Sumeragi, right? Because before his accident, before he wore the mask all the time, is probably when he had a family and had his line created. So I'm guessing we still technically are a Sumeragi. But there is a small chance that we are actually a Traverse.
Ragi is alive.
What are you...
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge.
Right. Cold sleep. Just like Kagero.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karen replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep. I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did, but we can talk to him and have him help us unravel the entanglement.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though? I mean, Arahabaki is the only area I can think of that's under Suo.
There's also the shrine, where he is said to be sleeping behind that gate, where the shrine is. There's a big old square mausoleum. He's probably in there.
Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before. The head of the family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
The chief. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Probably
Actually,
not, but...
I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. There's a chance he might have blocked me. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother?
He
I
unfriended.
doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it
Blocked
to me.
him on Twitter.
I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Blocked on Mine's Twitter.
Wanna stop by
That
your hideout
hurts.
then? I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
Good idea.
Whoa, is this chapter going to be done?
Rest while we can.
This one was a shorter one.
Thanks, Gemma. All right.
I guess the last one was just super long compared to most. This is actually a little bit more normal, I guess. Some of the phases are really short and others are really long. So
Welcome back.
No, it's not
I
over
messaged
yet.
Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karen, but apparently Major General Fubuki doesn't know anything either.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the past.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so let's hope he's in Sumeragi Tomb.
And we need him alive. Okay, it is over now. Like, we need him alive.
I guess I should talk to Shiden.
Do we have to, though? Hey, Yuito, Mother was herself to the very end, dignified and strong-willed. I'm proud of her. Yeah, I am too. I only remembered her from when I was little. She wasn't just kind, she was strong, too. And she loved us with all her heart, both you and me. She did love us. It's strange, just knowing that makes me feel stronger. Yeah, but to tell the truth, I wanted to talk with her more. If I told her that, she'd probably tell me to get my act together. I understand how you feel. There's so much I want to say to her too, but we have to move on. With Mother's wish that we have a happy future etched into our hearts. Okay. Alright. So... Man, we gotta try and max out some links here. Now let's see. Now there's 6, yeah, so like nobody's actually maxed out yet. Alright, let's go ahead and go through some of our bonds. So Kagero, I guess Kara needed to use Yuito and Kasane's power to travel back in time and become Yakumo. Yeah, ever since I saw that murder of Yakumo, I was like, ooh,
sorry,
he could
I
be
have
easily
some
replaced.
minor business to take care of.
Okay, I guess I'll see you later then. I haven't really seen him since we talked. I wonder where he's going on his minor business.
Hey, Yuito! I heard a strange report. Something about Kagero being placed into custody at OSF headquarters.
What?
Did he turn himself in or something?
I don't know the specifics, but the chief may have figured out that he's the one who killed Chairman Sumeragi.
This is moving too fast. It's my brother, so he might do something rash. How did Kagero get himself caught so easily? I'm going to see if I can get to the bottom of this.
Kagero, did you do something stupid? You trying to go make amends with Kaito or something?
What are you doing?
Okay, is this not very strange placement for this? This is probably not where you would normally get this, or maybe it is. I mean, when else could it have happened, really? But we're looking for Kaito right now. In the main story, we're trying to find Kaito. And here we are in the Bond episode, finding Kaito pointing a gun at Kagero. Okay.
I'm doing what you couldn't. I'm finishing this.
Don't be a dick, Kaito.
How very decisive of you, Chief. An execution with no trial. I like the cut of your jib.
Don't be stupid. Nothing will change if you go through with this.
You're a fool if you think I'm going to let you stop me. I'm not as forgiving as you.
Not as forgiving? I always thought you were much nicer than him.
You can talk all you want, but don't think it will change your fate. I'm going to make you pay for your crimes with your life.
Oh yes, please do get on with it. I'd honestly prefer it that way.
What did you say?
Kagero?
I know I need to atone for what I did, but really, repentance is so not my style. Plus,
yeah, this
I come
is a
from
guy
the
who
same
just
time
doesn't
as
care
Yakumo,
anymore.
Your ancestor. People can only live for so long. So, if you can just go ahead and pull that trigger and put an end to this, Chief, I'll thank you from the other side.
Now! Put the gun down, Kaito. I won't let you kill Kagero.
Why do you protect him? There isn't a single reason to let him live. Even putting aside my emotions as his son, killing Joe Sumeragi is a serious crime. He was necessary for the future of this nation. Not only did he steal our father, he stole our country's future.
I know that.
Way to have no faith in yourself, huh?
That's why I won't let him die. Kagero has a responsibility to build a new future and replace the one he stole. Until he fulfills that, he can't die.
There's your purpose, Kagero.
I won't let him die, no matter how much he wants to. So please, leave Kagero's life in my hands.
Fine. I understand. I don't like it, but he's yours. For now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you make any wrong moves, there won't be a next time.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, the placement of that is just very weird in this case.
Did you get caught on purpose?
I just wanted to set things straight for everyone. The chief is your brother, which means I killed his father too. So I thought it best to face him. At least once. Just like I did with you. I meant to have a peaceful conversation, but one thing led to another, and...
No. I think you were well aware that my brother would probably kill you.
The way I was talking? That was a bluff. I knew he wouldn't pull the trigger. I still have things I need to do.
I'm pretty sure that's only half true.
Well, who knows for sure.
Could you just stop being so shifty? Just for once? You may want to die, but I won't let you. Like I said, your life is in my hands now. You'll live in my father's place, and you will fulfill your responsibility.
Thanks.
Are you sure you want to thank me? You said it yourself, dying would have been easier.
Still, I feel like I should thank you. Because of you, I have another reason to live now. I was totally empty. I felt almost like a ghost. But you believe I'll take responsibility as long as I live, so I guess I can't just run away.
Kagero.
I used to only think about the past, so I never really looked at what was there, right in front of me. The responsibility to build a new future. Well, you did grace me with your trust. I'll do all I can to make it happen.
Good. So will I. And I'll be keeping a close eye on you as well.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to contribute to society. Let's go out for a night on the town to revitalize New Himuka's economy.
Seriously? Your ability to change gears like that will never cease to amaze me.
Thanks.
I would party with Kagero.
Now, we're gonna party all night.
He'd probably be fun to party with. You know, the guy who murdered my dad. No big deal.
You're not going to do that strange Baki impression anymore?
Oh, that? I don't do that anymore. I can't surpass Baki by just copying him.
What? I didn't know you were striving to become a mascot.
You fool. I'm already as beloved as any mascot. I just thought it was a little sad to leave your support to an inanimate character. That's all.
Okay. Level
I know you
5,
have my
baby.
back. Are you sure you want to trust me to have yours? What? Don't worry. I trust you to have my back, too.
I didn't know Sumeragi Tomb had a basement. I've been there to sightsee before, but this is the first time I'm hearing about that.
Oh, Yuito, perfect timing. Could you come and help me in the kitchen?
Okay. What's the matter? What is this?
It's
Can't really
censored.
See the sensor in place. What in the world is on that plate?
I thought I'd reward everyone with some homemade cooking for all the hard work they've been putting in.
Okay, there's another anime trope.
This is food?
Check it off on your anime trope bingo.
That must be from all the spices. I'm actually not very good at cooking.
This is beyond not very good.
I wanted to get your advice because I know you're a really good cook. I want to make everyone happy.
I see. Well, if that's the case, I'd love to help you. I'm not sure what exactly I can do about this, though.
Thank you. You're a lifesaver. Okay, I'll start with a vegetable stir-fry. Can you watch me?
Honestly, the next time I play like an anime game, I really should create like a bingo sheet. That would be amazing.
Done. Vegetables are so important for a balanced diet. Why is this being censored again?
I don't think this has much nutritional value. Let's start with something more simple, like fried eggs.
Indecent exposure.
Done. That was really simple and easy. Oh, there's the censor again. That's so strange.
How can you do this just from frying an egg? almost feel like giving up.
I mean, she's talented, okay?
Now, what dish is coming next?
Takes real talent to cook that poorly.
Are you alright?
I'm sorry. Hold on. It'll stop hurting if I take a short break.
What's that about, Kyoka?
Are you sick or something?
It's something chronic. I've had someone else's memories implanted inside my brain as part of my mission. The memories of Dr. Hitoyo Pope, Togetsu's founder. They sometimes give me headaches. One time, her memories temporarily became stronger, and I almost forgot who I was.
Whoa, can she take control?
Sounds really dangerous.
Yes, I may have fought her off once, but I never know when her memories will surface again. I thought I'd cook to distract myself, but it didn't work. I wonder if this will plague me for the rest of my life.
If this doctor's memories are a part of you, then maybe.
Yes, you're right.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I've been worried lately too.
You have?
Yeah. There's so much I don't know that could happen with my brain or with the world. But I don't let these situations stop me. I keep moving forward. That led me to become friends with all of you. The future always comes with a sense of uncertainty. But it's not necessarily bad.
I'm sure you're right. I never felt uncertain or worried when I was in Togetsu. In exchange, I had to bury all my feelings. Right now, I'm scared about the future. But I get to live my life the way I want.
Yeah, you're so animated now.
Thank you. I'm scared of the doctor's memories because I care so much about who I am now. Okay, my headache is gone. Let's get back to cooking.
All right. Let me try to think of a dish you can actually make. I know. How about a rice ball?
Oh, that's very homey. What should I wash the rice with?
I'll make the rice. You just shape them. Okay.
That way,
some
nothing
hard
could
work,
possibly go wrong.
We managed to do it. I think.
They didn't quite end up in the shape you showed me, but I'm pretty proud of them. Let's go hand them out to everyone.
They didn't get censored.
I see you cooked.
Oh,
I just
no,
remembered
they
about
did
something
get
I have to
censored.
do. Would it be okay if I left for a while?
Is this a rice ball? I'm sensing something sinister.
I'm not getting near that thing. Keep it away from me.
How could she have possibly messed it up
They're
that
so
bad?
Scared. I understand where they're coming from, though. Don't worry, they're edible. See? Oh.
You're right. They don't look great, but they taste all right.
How would you know they're
Guess
censored?
If you say they're okay. Oh, you're right. It's good.
We managed to get everyone to eat them. They had pretty nice things to say as well.
This is amazing. It's the first time I've ever been complimented on my cooking.
Really? I guess that's not surprising. I didn't know you'd be so happy.
I'm most happy about learning and applying something new on my own. Something that wasn't from Dr. Pope's memories.
I see. I guess making rice balls wasn't something the doctor bothered to learn.
If I continue to challenge myself like this every day and bring joy to people, building my own memories, maybe one day the doctor's thoughts will become a thing of the past.
I'm sure you're right.
I wouldn't feel this hopeful if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
You don't need to thank me. Knowing that you watch over me gives me the motivation I need to do my best every day.
I can't believe that little child is standing here in front of me right now, teaching me so much. I'm so proud of you.
You don't need to compare me to the past.
No, you're not a child anymore. I have to grow too. To not fear the uncertainty of the future and to move forward.
Just let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Really? Then next time, I'll make rice balls without your help, and you can taste them.
Oh, thanks.
What? I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, now you're in it, buddy. Look what you did, Yuito. Once again, stupid, dumb Yuito.
I'm sorry, Yuito. I pushed a lot on you without considering your feelings.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You know, like charms and fortune-telling. I just wanted to become friends with you so badly that I went a little overboard. From now on, I'm going to do my best to be a motherly and trustworthy sisterly figure to you.
Motherly and sisterly at the same time, huh? Alright, Kyoka. Got her assault vision, I like it. And first aid kit, cool.
I think of you as family, Yuito. I hope that doesn't bother you.
Of course not, it makes me happy. I'm glad you feel that way.
So one of the things that I do like about this game is the fact that the cast actually has a wide range of ages. So many of these like anime games, it's like everybody's fucking 14. I hate that. I hate that. Give us some fucking adults, man. Like one of the things, like Persona is one of my favorite series of all time. Just seriously, one of my favorites. But one of my dreams is that someday we'll get a cast that are like college aged, that are just a little bit more adult. You know what I mean? I would love that. I would love that so much. Give it to me. Give it to me, Atlas. If you announce Persona 6 this year, tell me that they're in college. I would love that so much. Alright, anyways, this is where we're going to end this episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters Darren York, ZTD, and Anur. If you also would like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below. Thank you.